Tick, tick, tock, it's beer o'clock, so what have you got to lose? Tick, tick, tock, it's beer o'clock with Slosh and Booze.
Hi, this is Slosh.
I'm Tom.
Space Peanut.
Welcome back to Beer O'Clock with Slosh and Booze for the August run.
We miss
for
you,
2016. Booze!
Buzz, we miss you!
Look,
I actually do really miss him.
When's parole come around for him?
Pretty good guy.
He's going to be allowed out of the house again, I think, at the end of this month.
When we can scrape up the bail money, we'll get him out, and he'll be back.
He's not in jail. He just was told that he was drinking too much, and his liver
And he's
needed.
now in jail.
No, he's not in jail. His liver just needed to recover.
I think
his liver needed to recover.
Going to get out of bandy up anytime soon.
That
Now,
was a good backstory.
we didn't film last month purely because life got in the way and stuff like that, but we're back for this one, and so we need to tell the last theme. Now, when me and Tom were naked before, and there was a naked woman between us, not a naked peanut, the theme that no one got, and this is going to sound really fucked up, it started as something, and I changed it to something else mid-filming, it was Tim Minchin, and you all didn't get it, so there you go.
Oh,
I got it.
I just dropped some Tim Minchin song quotes in there just to change it from the
right,
gay
I remember
gondola.
it now.
Because it was going to be like boating, it was going to be like sailing down the river, it was going to be something nautical, and I felt that Minchin could, because I just accidentally did it in the first one, accidentally did the second one, and then it changed. So that's my bad, but nobody won, and there you go.
No, Chris, you
And
didn't win.
I might look a bit different in this video. Slightly more.
He lost it. He lost a
handsome.
bet.
I have no beard now. Well, I've already got another one coming
Slightly
through,
more
but-
virginal.
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 I do like my Tom's Virginal.
Yeah, I prefer the bearded Tom. I do. I really do.
Well, yeah, kind of
He's got the colours going.
He's got the colours.
He does have multiple colours.
Yeah.
It's a great beard. When
I've got to
it's
do it
full
because it's
flight.
eventually all going to go grey and then I'll just look like Santa.
I wonder
No,
if
why?
maybe
Like a drunk
Slosh
Santa.
could put a famous photo in the comments of...
I could just
what we
literally
just
put it
talked
up on the screen right now.
I'll do that. It's a stunning beard when it is in full flight.
Yeah.
Full form.
So this
Better
week
than that.
we are going to be starting this August run with Golden Road 329 Days of Sun Lager.
I like a lager.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
And this is... we didn't even ask who was reading stuff.
So,
do you want to
general
read?
warning on this?
Do you want to read the first one, or shall I read it?
Oh, I don't know.
Should we read the
Tom's
Surgeon
in,
General warning?
Tom's in place.
According to the Surgeon
read it.
General, women should not drink alcoholic
Want to crack
beverages.
that one then?
The end. No, during pregnancy, because of the risk of birth defects.
Be careful here, Tom. We
Yes.
don't want to stray.
It's a slippery
We don't want to
slope.
stray. It'd be a record if we did it 2 times in a row.
It's a slippery slope to a nasty place.
Yeah.
Consumption of alcoholic beverages impair your ability to drive a car. It's why I do
No
it.
bueno.
It's why I do it.
Cat.
Or operate machinery.
Niet.
Allow me.
And may
Oh, thank you,
cause
sir.
health problems. Amen.
Well said.
Yeah. Well, that's I just want
Is
to
that literally what you're giving me?
But look at the size of the can. It's a...
So there's a theme running through this. For the August run, you win a block of gourmet, super
Where are
hot
we?
chili
Oh, where am I?
chocolate beer o'clock with Slosh and Booze from the foot. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Like, that's a good pour.
Oh, look, I'm short.
This is almost full.
I'm short. I'm short. I'm short.
Look,
That's
give me
done.
this one. I need to. He didn't read the actual information. This is.
Oh, it's also
this
not
is.
read it.
This is almost a fast.
Almost-
It's a French fast. Things are being passed backwards. Where's the
like
poison? The poison is in which beer? This
Maybe
is 12 floz, 4.8%, made in LA. To give you some more information, there's some trees on it. Lager brewed at Golden Road Brewing, Los Angeles, California. Imported by phoenixbeers.com.au. Contains approximately 1.3 standard drinks. Are we at the point where we can drink now?
I think
It's
we
a
should.
good pour.
I know I am.
Cheers, boys. It's nice to be back.
It
In
is
the
As
saddle.
usual, everybody.
It's nice to be back in the saddle.
It's really good to be drinking amongst good friends.
Actually, it smells decent for a lager. I'm
got
not
German
the
taste to
biggest
it.
fan of lagers.
It's got a Germany yeasty wheat beer. It's not a wheat beer, is it? Is it a wheat beer?
It's very not there.
Oh,
Where did it go?
I don't know where it went.
I like it. I'd drink that.
Look, I can drink it, but
Would you
it's
buy
not
it?
exciting. Oh, shit. Speaking of buying it, you almost... this I've got a sign down here I'm supposed to be following, but
Yeah, Josh.
I had to take a picture of the receipt because for some reason. So this is, I don't think that's what I really. These were $5 each, I think, at the liquor shed, and
it's how much?
I love
4.8%.
yeah.
What else is it?
Does it taste like a wheat beer to me, or something similar?
It's
got that
it's floz,
beer.
but no clut and no mull. It's floz, no clut, no mull.
No abortion.
taste.
It's very not there for me.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's passable. It's permissible. It's average. It's okay. It's not bad.
No,
There's nothing negative,
it's
but it's
drinkable.
not there.
If you bought you went, oh, what am I going to have? You went to a bar and went, I'll have that in a pint just as a random.
But it's
And
lager
you
though.
get it,
That's what
and
a
you-
lager is.
Lager,
You
lager,
get it,
lager,
you
lager,
taste
lager,
it,
lager, 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 lager,
You
lager.
throw it down, then you get something else.
This is.
It's easily drunk, and it's very not there, so you just throw it away and get the next one. that's good.
It's more flavoursome than your average Aussie lager.
It's
Right?
larger than
I
a
don't
lager,
agree.
but smaller than a beer. Flavour-wise.
I don't agree. It's a good lager. It's good.
I'm getting my ratings
What's a
down.
good lager?
Good question.
Well, Swan Lager.
No.
No, Swan Draft. It's a hell of a drink. Swan Draft, Carlton Draft. VB. I like them still. I think there's a part of me that likes punishing myself with memories of times that were easier in this country. Do you remember?
When you just had 4 beers.
No, but
One
do you
of those
remember
is
when
life.
you used to be able to go to a pub and you only needed 4 windows for the beer?
Yep.
And one of those windows was Foster's if you were in a movie, because we don't actually drink Foster's. That's just
Yeah.
what you people around the world think.
Because it's terrible.
It's shit.
Yeah.
It's not good beer, everybody.
No
please.
bueno.
No.
Please don't use that. Don't think that is an actual representation of Australian beer. Please don't think that.
EB.
Oh, God.
No. That is at least it's bitter.
No, it's
At
terrible.
least it's bitter.
If you had an EB and a VB, you go a VB
And you mix
every
them
day.
together.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I
They're
would,
weird.
I'd go
No,
any
VB,
bitter because
any
at
No,
least it's bitter.
no, mate, this is where I have to do VB every time.
No,
I'd
because
be
it's like
VB.
drinking syrup. It's just it's sweet as.
I've
There's no
vomited
bitterness
from
in it
emu
whatsoever.
bitter far too many times when I was 16.
Remember when you used to get a block?
18.
A block of cans for like 24 bucks?
Yeah.
Block of 30 cans,
Good
24
times.
bucks.
Now the only thing you can get for that price is Hammer and Tongs.
That's shit.
It's
I remember
shit.
buying. I know I'm going into Scotch here. VAT 69 was
God.
$17 a bottle. 16 if it was on special. Good times. That was one of my takeaway camping drinks. That.
That's terrible.
Speaking of camping, I'm going to literally just drag this back into some form of the theme that we're actually going to talk about, because we're supposed to be bitching about how it's cold. And it's summer would be nice to be at.
It is
And
cold.
that's the most
he
obvious
does not
theme
feel
thing.
the cold, by the way. When we used to go bodyboarding at 4 o'clock in the morning after a bloody movie marathon all night, he'd go out in shorts and I'd be in a steamer with an underlay, like freezing. And
You're in like a 5mm steamer.
I
Yeah.
took no part in this. I would have been in bed or drinking or
Yeah.
in bed drinking.
watching shit movies with fat dumb shit can't get
Can't
you
get
past
job
Baldwin.
Damn
you, Baldwin.
That Baldwin is dead now.
Geez, that brought the tone down.
Yeah, but it's a
Is
Baldwin.
that too
that no-
soon?
Too
I have no
tsunami?
emotion. I have no emotion on that subject.
Yeah.
I'm not sad.
Did you know that Stephen
Sure,
Baldwin,
his
you know
brother's
the one from Usual Suspects, was one of the big Trump supporters? Him and Scott
Yeah.
Baio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
saw
Scott
that.
Baio gave him
Scott
pink eye.
Oh my god. So give us some numbers,
You know when you
Josh.
fart in the
Thing.
pillow
Give
and
us
you
some
let
numbers, Josh. Rate it, Josh.
All right,
This is a beer review.
this looks.
He's got bio.
This
Back
looks. This can reminds me of an American sunset I've never seen, because this is shit compared to a good Perth sunset. It's the
Yeah.
wrong fucking colour.
It's one of those
It's
ugly
dumb.
ass
It's
bum
orange, and I don't like it because Perth is better. So I'm going to give it 7. So it's a pretty reasonable score. Still,
That's a big score.
it's a big score.
I have no.
Also, are there 329 days of summer, of sun? Yeah, are there 329? If there were 329 days of summer, why did the endless summer people have to leave California and go all over the world? Bruce Brown, what the fuck?
Yep, he said it.
Get back to us, Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown, get down to
This
hashtag.
is out to you, Bruce Brown.
Hashtag endless summer or not,
Yeah.
and let us know,
That'll
maybe.
test our famousness.
Do we know how to use hashtags yet? Because we're like real old.
No.
Is that how it works? Do I just yell it at someone
Just
and they
say
do it?
hashtag and then a thing. Hashtag kids tricycle.
You know what? That's probably a pretty good hashtag.
It probably is. It's probably
Sounds like a good punk.
There's
band.
a tricycle over there. It's not as random as you think.
All right, so
Where would you see if
seven.
that's a hashtag?
7.
You type it into YouTube, dude. Put none on YouTube.
Facebook works as well.
Into Internet Explorer. Oh no,
Internet Explorer. Tom
You put
uses
it into-
Internet Explorer,
You put it
boys.
into the Internet Explorer, and you type in hashtag kids tricycle, and boom, you'll get all.
And you end up on the dark net where they're
Yeah.
selling really unfortunate
Because
things.
that's like
And guess what? It'll
That's
be
like-
porn.
that's like a gang name.
Anyway,
for
guys,
smack.
so 7. In the glass, it actually looks like
It looks
a
good.
North England IPA. It looks like it should have that creamy vanilla stuff to it, and it doesn't, but it looks good. So I'm going to go 7. Taste-wise, it's a lager that I can handle. It's a lager that I can handle, so I can't go super low, I can't go super high. I'm thinking I'm going to go right down the middle, 5. And there's me scores, mates, boys.
Nice,
Well done.
nice.
There's theme running through
Mate,
this.
look, I'm going to go for a presentation of can. Unlike some others that I've tasted in this show in the past, this is easily recognisable. It's quite colourful, and it would stand out on a fridge. So I am going to rate it
But
fairly highly.
Don't forget about the colourblind people. You don't want to trigger them.
They can't see it. It's all right. Right, they won't see it. All right, not a problem for them. So I'm actually going to rate this an 8 because I think it's actually a pretty looking can, unlike somebody's.
I gave it 7.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, I wasn't too bad. It's going 8. In the glass, it is also
I don't have to stand up for
what
the
I think
scores.
is quite a
I
nice.
say whatever I want.
Quite a nice look. Cloudy.
Lay down.
This is a free country.
I'd put
This
down
isn't a nanny
an
state.
8 in the glass as well, and the.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh, God.
And in that, I'm going to keep going on without them.
Oh.
They're uncouth. I will give that also an 8. It's like an 888. That's got to be like something you should go for.
Done. Triple eight. You'll be
Triple eight.
sweet
Triple
Hong
eight.
Kong.
It sounds like a wrestler, but like that's into maths. Because Triple H, Triple 8. It's not bad.
And
Not
so
bad.
now we go to Pete.
Yeah, my thing, I don't know. Presentation, look, I'm an Aussie. That's a bloody Yankee sunset. That doesn't do anything for me. 329 days of summer is wildly inaccurate.
So you're getting on their maths.
Yeah, no, it's chump. That is just rookie.
Well, maybe it's just 3 to 9. So 3 in the afternoon till 9 at night. Sun.
Their maths is as accurate as the flavour in their beer.
Which could be good if you...
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a shit beer.
Okay.
Sorry, Golden Roads, you don't float my boat. That's not good. Made in LA, okay, cool. It might be backpackers in LA, whatever, that's cool. Can, American, whatever. 5 out of 10. It's a very...
It's a can.
It doesn't do it for me. The beer itself, it looks slightly blood and urine-ish.
No dialysis.
No, it should have had dialysis.
Oh, spilled that shit.
But the flavour does
All
not
over my
support
phone.
the cloudy in-glass appearance. It doesn't have...
It looks like an
I quite
North
like a
England
lager.
IPA.
I like a lager. I'm not big on a massively hoppy beer, right? But that just doesn't float my boat as a good lager. It doesn't have anything that stands out as potent or good. If you got a pint of that, you'd scull it because it's easily drunk, right? You throw it down and then you get something else completely different. You wouldn't buy another one of those.
Yeah,
So,
that's exactly right.
I'd give it a
You
5.
would not folloh it up with more of the same.
No,
You'd
I'd give
get
it
a
a
different
5 in glass because it represents something that it's not to me. And I would give it a 5 on flavour because you could throw it down easy, but you wouldn't get another one. So I'd give it a 5, a 5 and a 5.
We've all gone.
Boom,
Same
haven't we
numbers.
done? And we got blood in the urine.
Yeah, we're urine blooded it. Okay, guys, alright. What we got to do? I've got this thing down here that says don't forget. Theme. There's a theme running through this.
Chocolate.
We literally wedged this one in there because we're halfway through before I remember we've got a fucking theme. Win the chocolate. Patreon down below. You can support us for $1 if you like me saying Boozebud.com. Use our
I'll
code
support you, man.
Slosh Buuz for a
I do
15%
support you.
discount. Join our Facebook group. Follow us all on Untapped, and it looks like we have spanked this bitch.
Boom, wear it.
We'll see you guys next week. We fucking are back, man.
Merry Christmas.
Not in LA.